Are you aware of Paulina Gretzky?
Paulina Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky's daughter.
Oh, yeah.
She every day posts about 50 photos on all these social media networks of her like in thongs and bikinis and like half naked.
Dear.
And I've never seen anyone outside of Kim Kardashian wanting to be famous so badly by looking like a total slut. And it just blows my mind. First of all, it blows my mind that you can be famous and have no talent. You can just be famous by having a good body these days, or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
And the fact that she does this because she sees the path to success that I guess Paris Hilton all started for.
I think it was her to begin with.
Yeah, she started it, but Kim Kardashian really thrived on it. I mean, look at her. She's going longer than like some musical careers and actor careers that have actual talent. And what does she do? She posts pictures on the web every day of her in a bra.
That's all she does.
There's some hoes in this house.
It makes me sick that people these days get overlooked because, you know, there's so many outlets for entertainment. It's very hard to be discovered, whether you're an actor, movie, radio, whatever the case may be. But there's actual people out there famous from doing nothing, like Paulina Gretzky. And yeah, she's hot. But what does that show? I mean, there's a million hot women out there.
That's the thing that, like, to me, I think is the hardest part, is that I personally know women who are more attractive than she is, or have better bodies than Kim Kardashian. You know, and it's like,
you need to bring those hoes over here.
I just don't understand, like, how did it come to this?
Well, and it's because our society is vapid and shallow, and they only care about stupid things. I feel like our society, and I've said this time and time again, that it's really going down the gutter. Yeah. We're just a bunch of vapid assholes running around these days.
I completely agree with that.
How do we change that, Jayne? Right now, how do we change that?
I wish I knew. I really don't know.
Jacob, do you have any suggestions? You're over there just rolling your eyes. You support Kim Kardashian and all her nakedness.
Oh, you're damn right I do.
For you to rate her ass on 100, it would easily be a 94.
For this. Keep doing it. I have no problem with it.
Well, but you don't even care that she's getting famous because of it, though?
No. Because
she's making millions of dollars for having a big ass. That's okay with you?
That's her life, man.
Am I a hater then? Is that what you would qualify me as?
I will call you a hater, man. You will be considered a hater in the black community.
He is. You know what? He is a hater, but he's not wrong.
I'm not. I don't feel. Maybe I wish that I had her money or whatever.
You got a point, man. It is kind of asinine to give someone millions and millions of dollars.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
That's a good one.
Yeah. But I just wish I would be okay if people got famous for their good looks, because movie star actresses have been doing that for a long time. But they also have some talent and the ability that they can act or do something.
It's not that acting is a talentless job. It requires a great amount of talent to be a good one anyway.
Well, some of them have talent.
I mean, I'm not saying the people that go out and do like stupid rom-coms or whatever, like that's fine. But there are, a lot of the actors out there have legitimate talent, so that's fine. Whatever.
I just hate that she gets famous for going to clubs and getting bottle service for free.
She gets like $50,000 for like an appearance or something.
People don't make that in a year.
No.
The
median salary in the United States is $44,000.
Can you believe that she goes parties at a club one night and gets $50,000? I can't believe that. And for what? She's not going to make you laugh. She's not going to say anything that's interesting.
No.
You're not going to, outside of meeting Kim Kardashian, you're not going to have a memorable experience with her. What can she add to your life that's worth going and paying a ridiculous cover charge to go see Kim Kardashian? That's not worth it to me, though.
There is so much eye candy out there that is free.
Jacob, you support Kim Kardashian, don't you? This whole time you've been like shaking your head and disagreeing with what I'm saying.
I'll say this, man. I think she has a nice butt, but I wouldn't pay no big ass cover charge to go see. If she came to Dallas and it was affordable, yeah, I'd go. But if it's
I wouldn't even go. Even if they said, hey, we'll pay half your cover charge and give you 2 drinks or whatever, I still wouldn't go. I just hate that bitch so much. That's right, she's a bitch.
I can't
hate
stand her. You know what really pissed me off was the whole, like, remember how she got like a certain like $2 million or something from the E! Channel for her bullshit fraud of a wedding, and then
ripped off poor Chris Humphries,
and then all of her like when she was registering for stuff that cost like $15,000. She kept all the wedding gifts. She didn't even return them after she was married for 70 days. She didn't even return them.
She is such a fraud.
That's what I mean. She's such a brat.
That my wife watches that show, and I can't tell you how many fights we've had over that, and like 16 and Pregnant, and all these shows that I think are presenting a bad image for women. I fight with my wife, and I'm like, I can't believe you support that. If you would just turn off that damn TV, not watch her, she would go away. What would she be famous for other than sending these stupid tweets out?
I know.
The fact that she has a TV show makes her a legitimate star. She can say, well, I have a reality show, which I don't believe is legitimate anyway. It's all like fake drama and shit.
Yeah.
And for anybody that thinks Khloe Kardashian is funny, I got a message for you. You need to go play in traffic because you are the reason America is bad. If you think that pig-faced bear is attractive, there's something seriously wrong with you. And if you think she's funny, you're disillusioned because that bitch has no talent. She's a bitch too. I'm losing my mind on the Kardashians here, but
you're having some real moments in here.
I know that man bear pig, as South Park calls them. They're just horrible people, and I hate both of them. If you're gonna say one of them's attractive, it's the younger one, the sister. She's
is she the youngest?
Is she youngest? Whichever one, the smallest one. The smallest one is the most attractive. What's her name? You know
Courtney.
her name? Courtney?
Kourtney Kardashian.
Courtney, yeah.
With a K.
Yeah.
That dates the Scott guy.
And
that's that douchey guy.
And the mom is a horrible person. Look at her face. My wife's like, she looks so good. I don't think a stretched out face like that looks good.
And also, she probably paid about $100,000 to look like that.
Yeah,
anyway.
and you see every older woman doing that these days. Like, look at Sharon Osbourne. Sharon Osbourne. Yeah, your skin is really tight, but you look atrocious.
She doesn't look like a human being anymore.
It looks like a moon face. She can't even close her eyes or like smile.
It's like, I want to sleep, but I can't. I can't close them.
So ridiculous that these people are just destroying their bodies, and I can't believe it. And it's all the idea that in order to be successful in America, you've got to be attractive as a woman. And you should take umbrage with that. You should go out there and start using your influence throughout the world to waken up these idiot women out there because they're the ones supporting all this crap.
Nobody listens to me.
Sure they do. You're on the locker room. You're very prominent.
I mean, like, as far as, like, women out there listening to my opinion.
Well, it's something you're very passionate about. You need to...
Women's rights? I am.
You need to
I'm passionate about human rights. Let's just, like, take away the women's aspect. Human rights.
The Locker Room is live Tuesday and Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 p.m. Pacific. Catch up on all the shows at LockerRoomShow.com and also on iTunes at The Locker Room. Radio changes now.